Hey YouTube, Game Collector here. I just made my last trip to the PX game clearance shelf. Since I am getting out of the army in 2 days, I figured I'd hit up the shelf one more time while I had the chance. Not great deals today, but you know, I'm just happy to have these games in my collection now. First off, I got the Darkness 2 for $5.97. That one's about, I think, 50 cents under retail, so not the best deal. And I go off price charting, so and then I got Shadows of the Damned for $3.97. That one was a few bucks under retail. I don't remember exactly what it said. I think it said $7 on price charting. And then Rygar Battle of, what's that called? Battle of Argus, which, if you remember, I picked up 3 copies of that for 97 cents in my last video, and I ended up flipping those all for $3 a piece, just to make a little quick cash. But they had a couple more there that I left, so I went back and got one for myself for my collection, and that game new was like $12.75, so that's probably the best deal out of this whole thing. But who knows if that's even a good game. I don't have it. So, and then the last one is PSP's SOCOM US Navy SEALs Fireteam Bravo 3. Now that's actually a little bit higher than price charting had it. I think they had it at like $6, but just to find that new on the shelf in a store for $6.97, it's rare nowadays. There were other PSP games they had were overpriced. They had some more dual packs for $10 and $15, so I just passed on those because they were games I really didn't want. Twisted Metal and Motor Storm were in there, but that was a $15 one, so I definitely passed on that. But I'll go ahead and show you these games. The Darkness 2 is actually the limited edition. They had one of the regulars, but I couldn't tell what the difference was. I'm guessing this comes with some kind of DLC or something, so I chose this one over the other. Shadows of the Damned here. I'm not really sure about this game. Looks like just a Devil May Cry clone maybe, but for $4 I'll definitely try it out. Rygar, the Battle of Argus right here. Again, I know nothing about this game. It just looks like another generic action title. Actually, looking at it now, it looks like a God of War clone, and I'm not really the biggest God of War fan, so I think I'll just leave this sealed for my collection. And then Fireteam Bravo 3 right here. It's marked 1995, but you saw I paid $7, so I remember playing these games back when they first came out and I had a PSP, so I'm going to open this one and give it a try. I just walked out of Goodwill. They finally had some new games, so got a good little stack here. I'm just going to reach in and start grabbing. First up is Frogger Ancient Shadow for PS2, and this thing is in like perfect condition. That was $3. Next up, we got the Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves. This one's not in great condition, but you'll see why I bought it. It had a third-party memory card in there with it. So for $3, no manual. The disc, has some scratches on it. Should still play, but we got the memory card with that. Next up, Spider-Man 2 for the original Xbox. This thing is complete. And I had this game back on PS2 when it first came out, and it was one of my favorite games at the time. So I'm looking forward to playing that again. We got Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1. Once again, I had this on PS2 back in the day when it first came out, and this one is complete in pretty decent shape. $3. Next title is Namco Museum. This looks like it comes with 4 games. Actually, it says 3 new games plus several other Namco favorites. So there's a bunch of games on here. But this thing is also in pretty decent condition, besides that bent manual corner right there. That was also $3. And then Pac-Man World 2 for Xbox. It's the Platinum Hits edition, but I've never seen this game in the wild before. It is complete. It's in okay condition. And then I actually found 2 PS1 games. This is Namco Museum Volume 3. And it looks like it has maybe 7 games on here, I think. 6 or 7 games. It's complete. It's got the right disc in there, which is rare for a Goodwill. There we go. Disc is in actually pretty good shape. Manual seems to be okay, just the outer case has some scratching and cracks on it. That was $2. I'm curious to see how much that one's actually worth. And then this, I don't know why I picked this up. I have no intention of ever really playing it, but I have another Warcraft 3 expansion in my collection, so I saw this for $2. I figured, why not? So that's it. That's my Goodwill finds. It was like $23 after tax for all those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 8 games. So not the greatest deals, but like I said, I think this one might be worth a little bit of money, so I'll look that up and find out. Other than that, I think these are all just pretty typical titles here. So this is my second and last pickup for the week. It was a Craigslist deal. I had posted those loose copies of Digimon World 3 and Digimon Rumble on Craigslist, and they were up for probably 3-4 weeks before I got a hit. A guy that lives like maybe 10 minutes from me, who's really into PS1 RPGs, really wanted them. He kept offering me like 360 games I already had, you know, like Black Ops stuff, you know, just your typical 360 titles. So obviously I don't need those. But I could tell he really wanted them. We went back and forth for about a week. You know, I told him, if you get any money before the end of the week, hit me up. I'll just take like $15. Or if you find any old cart games. You know, I was getting ready to just give them to him because I really have no need for loose games that I know I'll never find the case for. And I could tell he really wanted them. He was actually he was a really cool dude. I just, you know, he didn't have a lot of money, so you know, I was gonna give them to him before I left the state. But he actually hit me up yesterday. He found 4 SNES games. You know, they're all in pretty decent condition. That's the only Sharpie. The other carts are relatively clean. But we got Tiny Toon Buster Bust Loose. It's about a $5 game. We got a couple garbage titles here. Super Play Action Football. It's like a $2 game. Foreman for Real. It's like a $3 game. And the best game in here is Blackthorn. This was developed by Blizzard. It's a cinematic platformer, and you know, it's got like a dark atmosphere. I'd never heard anything about it, but I looked up some gameplay when he sent me the list of games he had, and I'm actually really excited to play this and check this out. So I don't know if I said it, but it's about a $23 game according to price charting. So that game especially, but all 4 of these I'm happy to put in my collection just because I don't have any of them. So that's it for the week, guys. Quick update. I don't think there's going to be a dumpster dive video for this week because I have been Monday, Tuesday, and now Wednesday. And this is the last day I can go this week. And I just have found absolutely nothing. Not even stuff like to show you guys that I wouldn't keep. Because right now I'm only keeping games and controllers with my move. That you know, I'm moving my family this weekend, so. So yeah, there's not going to be a dumpster dive video. I had some footage, but I just didn't find anything, so I'm going to delete it. But, you know, as always, if you guys enjoy the videos, please like, comment, subscribe. Likes really help me out. And I'll keep making videos, guys.